So while looking over on Twitter, I found a lot of new images for season 2 of The Last of Us, and yeah, I want to talk about it, so let's get into it. All right, guys, so I am super excited that more and more stuff is starting to come out about The Last of Us season 2. You know, they're filming right now. You know, it won't be this year. We won't get season 2 this year, but I am still so hyped for this. I cannot wait for this. The Last of Us is my favorite game franchise. It's close. It's like right there with Resident Evil, but The Last of Us is slightly, well, I don't even want to say slightly. It's higher than the Resident Evil series, just because my own experiences with my daughters, and you know, it really touched a chord with me. But anyway, season 2 is being filmed, and we have some images, and I can't wait to look at them with you and tell you what I think is going on in them. So let's go ahead and get in. And before we do that, I do want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. And yeah, let's get into this. All right. So this first image we have here, it's, I believe, if I remember things correctly from the game, this is the neighborhood in Seattle where that part of the story takes place, Capitol Hill. And the bottom image, you know, we're seeing just what the set looks like, you know, that overgrown, uncared for setting that really, when you think about it, the game did so beautifully well. You know, there's so much green in part 2, and they really do a beautiful job of that. And I would imagine that the set's going to be just as beautiful. All right. So the next images we have are related to Channel 13 TV station. A portion of the game, part 2 of the game, takes place at this early game takes part at this news this TV station, and you can see that is on the right side of the screen, and then on the left we have a split screen where the top is the real News 13 news van, and the bottom is actually from the game. So yeah, I don't know how much we do know that season 2 is going to be split. The game is going to be split into season 2 and season 3, but we don't know how they're going to do that exactly. But this does let us know that we're going to see more than where a lot of people thought that season 2 would end. And I don't want to give spoilers, so we're not going to go into that. So in this scene right here, this picture, we do have Weston's pharmacy. And this is also in that same area in Seattle where Ellie and Dina find themselves. And Ellie, she's kind of, well, I don't want to give anything away. This is, but yeah, this is pulled straight from the game, and I'm excited to see it. So here it looks like we have a group of the Washington Liberation Front, or the Wolves, as they're known as in the game. It looks like they're on patrol or on march. So yeah, it's neat to see the logo, and you can see a patch. You can't really make it out good on that soldier who is just beside the pole with the helmet on, but you can see it on her shoulder. And so yeah, it's neat to get the first look at this. I don't know if these are any of the characters that, you know, will play a major role, or if this is just like background, you know, maybe Ellie and or Dina, they see them in the distance or something. I don't really know. All right. So the next image, the image on top, is the show, and it's a tank covered in overgrowth. And if you look on the bottom, you can see this is pulled straight from the game, and it's really neat to see this world come into life. You know, it's a tragic world, but it's very much a beautiful world, and I can't wait to see more. So here we have some images of Bella Ramsey as Ellie, and Isabella Merced, I believe is how you say her name, is Dina. And I believe this is early in the game when they are just approaching Seattle, because you have that scene in the game where they're on horse, and we know the horse doesn't stick around long. But so yeah, this is when they're approaching Seattle, and they're just kind of talking about, you know, different things that we're not going to go into, because again, this is a spoiler-free video. But yeah, so that's what I think is going on right here. Next, we have this image of Ellie and Dina on the horse, and this has to be just when they get to Seattle, when they're trying to find fuel for the generator. That's what I think we're seeing right here. If they do that, I mean, it may not be done exactly that way, but this is before they really encounter the wolves in Seattle. All right, so this next image I'm really excited about. This has got to be, you know, this is the dance where Dina and Ellie kiss for the first time in the game. You can tell by the lights, and this is an older Joel here. You can tell his hair. Well, I mean, we know that there is a time jump, but Joel's hair is longer, and I believe he is confronting Seth after Seth insults Ellie and Dina in the game, and I believe that's what we're seeing right here. I think that's who he's talking to, but the person he's talking to is just off frame, and it's kind of blurry because Joel is the focus right here. And it could be Ellie because Ellie does wear a light blue flannel shirt in this scene, so it could be her. And this could it could be that we've just seen the part with Seth, and this is where Ellie like snaps back at Joel because she doesn't want his help. All right, so this last image I have that I want to show you, it's the last one. It's of Ellie. She's holding a shotgun. She's dressed in cold weather gear, so I'm assuming that this is her patrol with Dina when they first go out on patrol, because they do get caught in the blizzard. And so yeah, that's what I think we're seeing here. This is probably in the grocery store that we see in the game, and that's really just what I think is going on here. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about this image. I'm 100% sure that's what this is. Well, guys, that's really all I have for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do all the YouTube stuff, everything every YouTuber asks you to do: like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And guys, I'll see you in the next one.